These are not physical beings. Overstand. These are not physical beings. It's taking a while for me to load this other picture back up. Hold up. Just trying to sink it in. Okay, there we go. They are not physical beings. What you're looking at, family, is Anskar. This is a personification. These are not real beings. When you talk about the Anunnaki, the Elohim, the closest thing to the Anunnaki and the Elohim on this realm are the ancient ones, the greater ones. Been reclassified, rewritten out the books, blacked out, whited out. That's the closest thing to the carbon original. Anywho, this is fraud right here, babe. I got it. This is fraud. People wrote books, short movies, short stories and shit, giving y'all these depictions of these people as if they were real. The same old God complex. I want to be saved. Everybody want to be saved by forces outside of themselves. But the great book told you, all the ancient texts tell you, the kingdom of heaven is where? Within you. They want to give you stories of grandiose illusions, talking about these people are coming back. Anunnaki, they planted Nibiru. These are just physical words. The actual forces behind them are you. When you so-called see the red star Kachina in the heavens, that's you. That means you reached the pinnacle. That means you reached Godhood. Now you can see everything is being cleansed. Anew is here. These are forces unbeknownst. Forces that are here, not this. Ain't nothing busting up the sky looking like this. Your body cannot leave beyond those Mandela belts, family. Okay? This body, you got this here. You was crystallized. Your soul was crystallized with this body when you fell in this dimension. Okay? That's where this body come from. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust is going back to that. You come from Earth, Big Mama, in the flesh, Kai, Anunnaki. Y'all scared of yourselves. They got you looking everywhere. It's right here. Tartaria, torturous, right here on this realm. You ain't been nowhere else. People talking about the Mars and all that. That's a whole other heavens. You can't get there. Light, triple light years away, triple dimensions away. Anyway, this is not real. This is fraud. Dude wrote books. Dude made money. Dude propagated the truth, right? He used this for his own satisfaction. Kamikaze, you got something you want to chime in on real quick?
Yeah, but like when you speak of the Anunnaki, you know about the Anunnaki, but the details are, like blurry. People say different things. But when you speak, I love listening, bro, because me, I'm someone who knows that distance itself makes no sense,
That's right.
It makes no sense at all. So me, myself, I came to the conclusion that we are the impossible. We are the impossible because existence should have been impossible. Non-existence should have been eternal. So I don't know anything, brother. So like when I listen to you, you are like me, a unit. You might have the piece of the puzzle that I don't know. You know, so I love listening. I love listening, brother.
I appreciate the family. Okay, we done broke the algorithm. The numbers are going up. Shout out to the ancestors. Shout out to the chosen ones. Family, we the Anunnaki. We the goddamn royals. We the goddamn chosen ones. We the Israelites. All these things are esoteric. It's nothing outside of you. You got these guys running around here wearing these fringes around their shirts. That's physical. We know you ain't. We know you fake. We know you ain't real. By your works. I know your works. Right? On the sky, the personification of the heavens. Right? Nuna, royal seed, descendants of An and Kai. Kai, earth. Let that shit sink in. A lot of y'all think this shit ain't y'all look at this shit. This ain't rocket science, man. It's simple mathematics. They call it supreme in other places. I'm letting it sink in. Y'all letting it sink in? So those are royal bloodline from the heaven, when on the heavens came together, and Kai. Because guess what? Once upon a time, the heavens and the earth was inseparable. They told y'all that in the ancient text. They told you that in the good book. Until Saturn, Enlil, Yaldabaoth, the demiurge came and separated them. But from that union came royal seed, ascendants and descendants. The royal ones on this realm came from this union. I knew the heavens, the earth, the children of the Most High. Let that sink in. Anybody got any information to go against what I'm talking about right now? I'm up to the live. Bring your information. This my line. This celestial lineage, family. I can talk it because I can walk it. It's in me. When you talk about the originals, the autonomous ones, right? You're talking about the royal seed behind the key. Woo! This is why we so great. You really just come from the earth. Salute. Thank you, family. Hello. You thought you just came from the earth?
Yeah, bro, like I'm listening, bro.
Let that sink in, family.
That's crazy.
So guess what? I can show you things inside your body that don't come from the earth. Hello. I'm gonna give you a representation of copper in Venus. When you see copper, you see a physical representation of the goddess Venus, aka Aphrodite, aka Isis, aka Hathor, the celestial ones. These are our ascendants, man. These are our ancestors. laughing because people been running. Because people running from themselves. I only got the mirror. Don't be mad at the messenger. I just got the mirror. When you pull a card on the priest, with my tarot readers, you're gonna get a hermit card. That's Big Mama's son. That's Big Mama right there. Big Kai, Big Gaia. Hello. Tiamat. Tiamat. Boy, y'all got to go back again. Y'all got to go back again. All them ancient texts, yeah, you think you read, you understood when they were telling you about the Anunnaki, the fallen angels, the Watchers, the Elohim. They wasn't talking about nothing physical. They were talking about the movement and the placements of the celestial spheres of lights. You call them the fallen angels, but they are the fallen angles of light, and they arc and they light rays, and they got you subdued in this physical matrix. The mild tricks. Because they deceive Mama. Hello. That's why y'all don't see Mama. And watch this, kamikaze. We come from Mama. It's a fact. It's Mama. Mama is Kai. Mama is Ninhursag. Remember Ninhursag? Watch this. Ninhursag. I'm gonna show you that's the earth too.
Look, did I do the catch? Yeah. But you was not letting him get in there.
Huh, bro? Ninhursag. The mother goddess.
I tell you what.
Queen of the birthing hut. Boy, look, I can show y'all came straight out the earth. Chosen ones. How great thou art. Big Mama, you see it. Her other names include Mach, Ninma. Right? Something can't cause a stream. There you go. Mama, Aruru. In iconography, she is represented by a sign resembling the Greek symbol Omega, accompanied by a knife. We talking about the Great Mother. Symbolizing Ninhursag's role as Mother Goddess. Boom. Right? Ninhursag is also known by several other names, including Ninma, Nintu, and according to some sources, Kai. Stop playing with it. Kai's name literally translates to earth, further solidifying the connection between the two deities, which are one. Y'all got to go back and read them texts again. It was not physical things. They're talking about your ascendants, the celestial ones. Y'all don't want to know where you come from? This your other side. This the light side. Y'all talking about the light force, the light side, you a light body. There you go. This where it come from.
Where is my wand? I just heard it.
Find Mama wand.
I got it.
You know what I'm saying? We magicians around here. And nothing but rocks and gems and crystals, candles being burned around the place. Anyway, in Sumerian mythology, Kai is the earth goddess and the consort of the sky god On. And the consort of the sky god On and Ki, made on Nuna, which is the royal seed, which is who? Salute. Who else came from this union right here? Let's go in. Let's go back to them. Who else came from this union? Who else, y'all? Who else came from On or Anu, right? And Kai. The 7 arcanic forces. You're looking at them right now. Saturn, right? AKA Casael. Venus, Mercury, the sun. Uh-oh. Well, I thought we were children of the sun. Remember they told you we're children of the sun? Well, guess what? Not just the sun. Woo! Yes, indeed. Check him out now. Gabrielle. That's the moon. That's Inanna. When you read the good book, when you go in the Bible, when you talk about Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel, that's the moon, family. Let that sink in. When you talk about Archangel Michael, Micah, El, God, Elohim, plural. Michael, Archangel, Michael in the Bible, the sun. Also Shamash and Utu in Greek. This information here, family, before you got this physical body. Huh? Yep. This information before the fall. Talking about pre-flood. Anyway, I do too much sometimes. The 7 archangels, the arcanic forces. They got you trapped in this physical illusion. Watch this. Go down to the bottom. You see the Masonic artwork shows the light rays of the 7 celestial bodies influencing your mind, body, and your soul. Ain't nothing else got control. Ain't nothing else controlling y'all. Everything you seeing outside of this, you watching TV, all that voting shit, Trump did, these people. They ain't shit. This your damn problem and your solution. Let that sink in. It's like I said, there's a school. Well, priest, is it bad? Is it bad? You're on your own journey. And this mine. I'm the messenger. Let's go. The Elohim said, let us make man, or let us make God in our image. Because man used to mean God, family. They replaced man with God. Excuse me, God with the word man. Anywho, let us make God in our image and our likeness. Let them rule the fish of the sea, the birds in the sky, the domestic animals all over the earth, and all the animals that crawl, right? The Elohim created man in his image, in the image of Elohim created he them. How we know this true? Because your ass got a solar return, a so-called birthday. And in that birthday, right, within this 12 dimensional frequency called a zodiac constellation, you fell in one of those time, so-called time slots. And you have a frequency, and you have a number, you have a birth date, and you have a time that you came in here, right? Where you think that come from? That's why you are a Virgo, a Sagittarius, a Libra,
Yes, we will.
These constellations are controlled by the arcanic forces. Just so happens, it's just energetic bodies that influences your consciousness. But guess who get to choose? You. You choose to be on light code lockdown. To be honest with you, you choose to be entrapped. Light. You are light beings. Matter. This physical body is low vibrating light. The third dimension, is slowed down. This speaker is a frequency. That's why you're able to see it. That's light, that's matter. But it's light slowed down so you can see it with these two lion eyes. Watch this. The 7 planets have the same symbols as the 7 metals. Family. Guess what else? You see the 7 colors of the rainbow spectrum? Where do you think they come from? The 7 spheres of light. The 7 days of the week. Moon day. Tuesday, that's Mars. Wednesday, that's Mercury. Thursday, right? That's Jupiter. He come with gifts. He bear gifts. If you know the frequency, the energy, that's abundance day for you. That's powerful. If you know this. Friday is Venus, the goddess of love, fertility, WAR. These days have frequencies. And either you're going to be disrupted by it or you're going to use it to your advantage. Saturday, Saturn Day, right? Mm-hmm. Sunday, Sunday. Archangel Michael, strength, power, endurance. What you got for me, Kamikaze? You want to chime in?
Man, I'm sitting in like I'm in class, you know, like because I'm seeing things, you know, because I'm a matrix baby, right? The things you're saying make sense because we might be great. We are the cosmos mapping out what the cosmos itself is, you know. So when you talk, you're making sense to me. Like, so I'm really listening. I'm really listening and picking up pieces of real possibilities, things that really, really match with, you know, what I believe in. Man, it's crazy though. Because
Revelations 9:20.
look.
The 7 stars are the 7 angels of the 7 churches. The 7 churches are the 7 chakras. The 7 energetic wheels of light that are connected to the 7 angelic forces.
Why we here?
But seven is my number, you know.
Go back outside.
7 is my number. You know, I'm the 7 born, you know. My mom's 7th child.
Hello.
Salute, sister. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Welcome to the live.
I just wanted to ask you a question. So what should we be doing? This is new information to me, but it's resonating.
You are already doing what you should be doing. Right now, you're listening to the information, right? And it's making sense to you.
Right.
And you're gonna do the next best thing when you get off the live. You're gonna go and do your own research. You're gonna do your own analyzation, right?
Okay.
And once you see it makes sense, because we both know it does, and we both know what it means, you're going to begin to step to your godhood. Because that's why
The
you came here.
okay. And the document you have, where can I get that, or where is it? The document that you have.
That's easy. You can, somebody can put it in the comment. Harry B. Joseph, the Book of Wisdom.
Oh, okay. I think I saw it recently.
Mm-hmm.
That name sounds familiar. Book of Wisdom. Harry. Okay. Joseph. Okay.
Harry B. Joseph, and it's called the Book of Wisdom.
All right. And I see you're in. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
No problem. Again, family, you see the cosmology in the middle. Your 7 archons, or your 7 angelic frequencies, celestial bodies, celestial spheres of light in their own heaven, in the heavens above. I'm talking like this so y'all can understand. These spheres of light, they're in different dimensions. They're in their own heaven. And guess what else? Family, as above, so below. Same thing going on out there. Same thing going on out here. That's why we say we are frequencies and energies. As above, so below. As within, so without. That's why when you talk about Mercury, you're talking about Enoch. Enoch is Moses. Moses is Hermes Trismegistus, 3 times great, right? These are the same energies, energetic bodies. Ain't no people. That's why ain't nobody showed you no graves yet. TikTok is for educational, entertainment purposes only. I gotta say it. You know what I'm saying? That's why you ain't they talking about Enoch went up. You went up, all right.
The Book of Enoch.
Enoch
I
is
never read
Moses.
the Bible, but this is the
Moses
only
is
book I'm
Mercury.
thinking
That's
about
all. That's
reading.
Hermes Trismegistus. That's Thoth. Thoth is Enoch. Yes, sir.
There's one thing I said recently, right? The past 4 or 5 months, I've been making prompts also going live with "Let my people go" is still in effect. You know, that's what Moses said, right? Let my people go. You know,
That's right.
it's still in effect. You know, brother, it's still in effect.
That's right.
Let me tell you how we fix that. After we do it.
So maybe I caught me a little bit Moses reincarnation energy. You know.
That's a fact.
Just think about it. You know, it's energy. It's all energy. When someone takes a pen to write something down, he uses energy to leave his essence. So when you read it, you actually just absorb his energy, his essence,
Check
in a
me
way.
out. Let me show you what I mean. See, everything I teach from a place of matter of fact, kamikaze.
Oh, hey,
I hope
big
you'll
bro,
say everything
I gotta go in
carry
5
you, I can
minutes.
show it to you.
I gotta go in 5-10 minutes, but I actually want to stay. But I gotta go to the store. But I'll be back.
Okay.
Like, if you're still
All right.
running, I'm gonna jump back up though. But
For sure.
but what's this one? What's this one here? What's this
This
one
right
here?
here, I brought this up as above, so below. As above, so below corresponds with all things in creation as it links the micro to the macro. You can study the macro by studying the micro, because all things are in all things. This is a famous phrase from 1,000 years ago from a famous Egyptian called Thoth, right? Egyptian god Thoth / Hermes Trismegistus / Mercury / Moses / Enoch. The gods go by different names and different pantheons. It all goes back to the celestial spheres. When you talk
Also,
about the macro, you're talking about the 7 planets. And that correlates with the 7 chakras, like I said, the 7 metals, the 7 days of the week, and the 7 colors of the rainbow spectrum. These are your archonic forces that control this physical universe that they created. But you can wield your power because, like I said, these are energies. These are vibrational frequencies that can be manipulated.
When I'm done, I'm gonna get y'all.
By the gods.
When you done putting your clothes?
Go ahead on, guys.
Like I said, these are energies that can be manipulated.
Yes.
This is what the tarot readers know, the astrologers, right? All the seers.
Let me finish putting on my clothes, please.
This is supreme mathematics.
somebody I know said in the chat, we forgot the ether.
We are the ether.
Wait, I think you need to hold your phone up more to you.
Okay, yeah. Your biological makeup is the ether. That's why they demonize 666. Carbon is ether. Everything in the physical that you believe that you can see with these 2 eyes came from the psycho-spiritual realm. And it's controlled by the psycho-spiritual realm.
Exactly that. That's the thing
Every
right
day
there,
of the
right?
week, Monday is your day. I'm telling you, Monday means the moon. All that's all your shit. You want me to be blunt with it? Just as I'm giving you this information, this your information. When y'all see the eye of Ra, those are the 5 senses that control the physical body. That's a depiction right there.
Which one is it?
This is how as above, so below, as within, so without. Like I told y'all, Thoth, that's Hermes Trismegistus, that's Enoch, that's Moses. Same personification of the gods that are in the heavens. None of these people that existed on this earth. The closest thing to Thoth around here is the priest. And you also. The organic ones. Like I said, we come from the heavens. We come from when the heavens and the earth were one. We come from that union. They call them the Anunnaki, but they spook out. They spooked. They made it spooky. Ooh. They gave you these books the Sumerians wrote. All that fake shit. That shit ain't hit. That shit ain't no history. Sumeria wasn't even real. Mesopotamia, all that shit. What else they gave you besides Anunnaki? I'll wait. Then they told you it looked like this. Watch this. Look at dude. Watch this, kamikaze, before you leave, man. Let me make you laugh. Look at the dude. Look at the beard. See what I'm saying? Check him out. He got a lion in his hand. All this is symbolism. It has a deeper meaning, right? But they tell you they 20 feet tall and they came here and they left. This supposed to be Anunnaki now. This dude right here to the right, he gave you the Sumerian text. There they go again, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna make it make sense. This was a depiction. This is not real. This is fraud.
Because somebody else told me something like the
This is a
Egyptian
grandiose
god.
illusion. Watch this here. I'm gonna make you laugh, like I said, because I'm finna take it to another time, right? Not even the same age, but the people got the beard and shit. That mean they got the same author. Watch this. Man, I told you I'm gonna make you laugh. Now this supposed to be in the 9th century BC depiction. Look at dude beard long to the side. These the same people, man, put this shit out.
That is supposed to be Anunnaki, eh?
Right.
Marduk.
This Marduk, this day depiction of it. But I'm showing you that Marduk is Jupiter, which is Zeus, which ain't nothing but the goddamn so-called planet, Jupiter. Stop fucking playing. Yes, Lord.
In Babylon.
But I'm finna see if I can find another picture. I think I might have deleted them out of here. But they try to tell you, this is how they lead you astray.
Because I heard a different side that the Egyptian gods had something to do with the Anunnaki, that they were the actual Anunnakis. But I'm not sure. I could be
Man, ain't
wrong.
none of that. Ain't none of that real. Ain't none of it physical. You see this on the screen? These are your 12 Olympian gods. When you talk about Mount Olympus, you just talking about the zodiac wheel with the 12 zodiacs. Stop it.
Mhm.
By the way, family, everybody that's in here, man, it's a celebration. We being calibrated. That's Inky right there, goddamn it. That's Big Mama's son. I'm the closest thing to Inky you're gonna get.
Baby
Anyway,
bro,
man,
I
it's
gotta
my
jump
solar
down.
return.
Oh, hey,
In
I
the
gotta
year of the
jump down.
9, it's the
I'll be
9.
back, big bro.
All
I'll be
right.
back, man.
All right, bro. Appreciate you. Come back and see me. Peace. 5 and 4 is 9. 9 is the cleansing, it's the replenishing. Out with the old, new beginnings, new chapter, new illumination. And I celebrate with wisdom, with knowledge, the sharing of wisdom, sharing of the knowledge. Y'all tap this, keep tapping the screen. Get up to about 25,000. I think we finally broke the algorithm. Shout out my brother in transit. They had a shadow band. Couldn't get on the FYP. Salute. Yes, sir. Look at the lights up. We had to break this algorithm right here. We had to get past this obstacle right here. They kept hitting us with it. They keep hitting us with it. Elevated warrior. Salute, sister. Great old ones, the ancient ones in the building. Light code. We talk about light codes, celestial codes. Yep. This is my solar return. This is how I celebrate it, y'all. I told y'all every light code. We talk about light codes. Celestial is my here around this time. Y'all get a lot of water, right? Yeah. Y'all get a lot of water. Water is purification. Purification is cleansing. Cleansing is healing. And we're healing the land. You can't say you're a priest if you ain't healing the land. We are the healers, the seers. Shout out to the astrologers, the tarot readers, the magicians. All that shit down and knock it, man. Stop playing with us. This shit's so simple. The royal ones is why you of royal descent. Because you came from the heavens and the earth. Stop it. And Anunnaki is a code. Some people scared. You know what I'm saying? It's a code. Israel is a code, man. That's right. We're the spark. That's why when it's spark. That's why when we speak, we spark the others. This is the awakening. Who you think doing the awakening? Us. You're remembering. To remember it means to come back from whence it was, from how it was. You're remembering. Remember your memory. The water now is ancient memory. Your cells in your body being regenerated. The great old ones. The ancients. You trying to prove who you are to some people that just, these people just got here. These people, man, look. You in a movie called The Clone Wars. Hello. Tik Tok is for research and development purposes only. Hypersynthetic masks because people don't want you to know who they are. Stop watching the TV. These are codes. We talking about the codes, man. I'm talking to the celestial ones. Nibiru, you talking about Nibiru, you talking about coding, a code. Nibiru, point of the crossing, not an actual physical location, not an actual physical planet. X, maybe. Planet, no. Planet in Greek, wandering star. Y'all know anybody? Got some information go against what the priest is saying right now, bring it to the forefront. We got anything to add? I'm gonna just say that because yeah, we just gonna say that. Y'all got anything to add, you know? You're welcome to come up. Peace, family. Nibiru, point of the crossing. See, when they talking about the Anunnaki, I had already told the people. And they talking about they talk to the Anunnaki. So when I came to try to tell the people again, they started hitting me with these. I'm letting them know, man, that shit ain't no people lying. Ain't nothing finna bust open that sky If it do, I'm gonna slap the hell out of them. Where the hell you been? Man, stop playing. You're your own savior. Everybody got a savior complex. Everybody won't believe something come outside themselves is gonna save them. But all the great books and all the ancient texts told you the kingdom of heaven is well. Stop fucking playing. The only way out is in. You can't get out of here. Yeah. Point of the cross in Nibiru. You ain't seen the Nibiru, family. You might have seen the red star Kachina. And even that's metaphysical. Family, we are not talking about physical things when we're talking about these so-called codes. You talk about Anunnaki, when you're talking about Israelites. This is not physical things, man. Egypt is not a physical geographical location. Come on now. But we can look for it. I'm like, oh, I got it. Okay. Babe, bring me some of this drink.
Okay.
Huh?
Still a little bit. Oh, you drunk it?
Nah.
It was more.
Is it up there? Yeah, that's it. It saved me a little bit. Yeah, man. So all these things are esoteric. Meaning it's happening, but it's happening for you and with you. See what I'm saying? It's not happening outside of you. The red star Kachina, aka the cleanup woman. I call her Betty Wright. She ain't bullshitting.
Bring it in, Dre.
So when you talk about the Nibiru, you ain't talking about the physical location. Let's go. It's real simple. Nibiru, also transliterated Nibiru or Neb-Eru. Right? From the Akkadian language translation to crossing, family, or point of transition. Right? That's why I'm telling y'all right now. Man, yeah. Man, y'all send me a galaxy or something, man. Cause the priest, I'm at my Nibiru. You know what I'm talking about? This is my 9th year. Y'all gotta understand the significance behind this. But it's okay if you don't. I'm glad y'all here building with me. We're releasing the waters. The waters have been released. I promise you. The waters have been released. See what I'm saying? They've been released already. Anyway, I'm telling you about Nibiru. It's not a physical location. Chief G Pack, I appreciate your family. This how the priest celebrated his solar return. His 54th one. Nibiru, crossing or point of transition, especially of rivers. Or ferry boats. Ferry, F-E-R-R-Y, ferry, F-A-I-R-Y. We talking about esoterics, family. We talking about that which is beyond the physical. Nibiru is beyond the physical. It's not a physical location. It's not a planet. Point of transition. Let's go in. Role in Babylonian cosmology. Okay? So when we talk about Nibiru, we talking about cosmology, family. You're talking about that which happens in the heavens. The unseen realms to the naked eye. Because some of us can go here. Some of us already. Yeah. Nibiru was considered the seat of the summer's deus, who shepherds the stars like sheep. Appreciate you in transit. In Babylonian, identified with Marduk. I told y'all. When you talk about Nibiru, when you speak of Marduk is Jupiter, family. AKA Raphael. Yeah, go ahead, son. AKA Raphael. We talking about the angelic ones, the archangels, the spirits of light, family. See how the priests take the spookism out of it? We don't do spooky, and we don't do no spooky stuff. We don't do that. We don't do no spooky shit. We take the spookism out of spirituality, out of soulism. Nibiru, considered the seat of the summer's deities, the highest throne, family, in metaphysics. The throne of heaven. All right? You can see it right there. Now, I appreciate y'all tap that screen. Y'all keep on tapping, get them likes up. Okay. All right. Back like we never left. I had to switch up real quick. So, we talking about Nibiru. We talking about Nibiru not being a physical location, not being a planet, which is not.
Did we pay for the room today?
Nibiru, the seat of the summer's deities, that which is cosmology, that which is metaphysical. Let's continue. The establishment of Nibiru, right? The establishment of the Nibiru point is letting you know right there is a point. It's a so-called place of transition. It's just metaphysics. The establishment of the Nibiru point is described in Tablet 5 of the Creation Epic Enuma Elish. I told y'all, you got to go back and read the ancient text again. The Enuma Elish, the Egyptian Book of the Unalivened, Coming Forth by Day, the Book of Enoch, all those was metaphysical things. This was nothing physical, family. So when you go back and read these things again, you begin to understand what it's really saying. This is your story. This is your story, family, right here. They talking about. Why is your story? Because it's your power. For you to know this is for you to garner your power, harness your energies, yourself. Why? Because you know what you're dealing with now. It's not cartoon no more, Anunnaki. Like they made a cartoon for you. They ran you away from yourself. They threw it way out in the cosmos. Oh, they some beings. They coming back. They physical. When I can show and prove to you that this body ain't going nowhere beyond them Van Allen belts. This body going back to Big Mama. She gonna keep it right here on Earth. When your ass leave here, you going to the other side. You going back to the light. That's why when your ass on the live and you see the light, go into the light, Carol Ann. You bet not. Your ass gonna poof and be right back here again. Because you're dealing with the light. Y'all scared of the dark. That's a whole nother side. The priest will tell you about the dark side too. But we talking about the light right now. The light got you in trap. The light got you in light code lockdown. The light got you talking about Nibiru as a planet and you're looking and you're waiting on it to come back. That's what the light got you doing. The light got you scared and fear. When you are the light. When you run around here talking about you're a light man. Let me see then. It's all you right here. Yep. These your ascendants. We call them your ascendants. There ain't nobody broke this down like this for y'all. These are your ascendants. You talking about the celestial bodies, the 12 Olympian gods, all that. Where you think you come from? All that's going on up there. You fell down here. You the fallen angel. I'm talking about a fallen angel. Yes, you. You come from the heavens, man. Kai, and then her sag, she come from the heavens. She fell down here. Who y'all think Sophia is? Ooh. Man, I take y'all there like the staple singers. Big Mama Kai Gaia. This Sophia. She fell from the pleroma. This her in the physical. Man, tap the screen, shut it live, man. I just dropped one on y'all. Y'all play too much. Let me show me you love me. Okay. Then the sag is Gaia. That all goes back to Big Mama, to Mr. Sophia. Remember Sophia, she fell? Where you think she fell to? The earth is a physical manifestation of Sophia. And let it sink in, man. Who you think she fell to? And let it sink in, man. She birthed our ass. That's where we come from. That where you got this all this shit in your body. You come from here. Ash, and dust. It's going back. It's going back. Everything that's solar energy, all that going back that way. You're a heavenly being and you're an earthly being at the same time. Y'all getting this shit? Anyway, everybody got their own journey. I'm just giving you the science of it. Oh, this is bad, this is good. No such thing. All that exists at the same time. Up, down, hot, cold, duality. We sick of it. Right? Need be proven. Man, I'd have made this simple. I'd have simplified this enough. When Marduk fixed the locations of Nibiru and Enlil and Ea in the sky, who is it? That's Enki, aka Neptune, the so-called planet. They ain't giving it to y'all like this, man. They playing games with y'all. I'm giving y'all the real Anunnaki, man. Nibiru, not a planet. X maybe. Point of transition. The high. Yeah. Everything was coded. I told y'all, man, everything coded, man. Either you know or you don't. I don't know why y'all scared. Look, you don't even need to be in here if you're scared. I'm gonna be real with you. I had a lot of people unfollow me because they were scared. Man, some people blocked me because they were scared. I said I'm an Anunnaki, they blocked me. See, that's y'all bad. See, you're gonna miss out on a whole lot of information blocking the priest, man. It's all good though. It's external, it's metaphysics. Seat of the summer's theirs. Point of transition, physics. Seat of the sun. Just like Marduk, aka Jupiter, fixed the locations in the sky of Ea, which is Enki, right? What Enki is? Enki, Lord of the Earth. What Neptune control? Spirituality. See you at the crossroads. Man, you got to be ready, man. We talking about you got to be ready. Mathematics of the cosmos. This your Nibiru right there. Crossing. Not a planet coming somewhere. If you seen this, or you seen the red star Katrina, that's esoteric meaning. That's this one of the cross. That's esoteric meaning. That's ain't nothing freaky or nothing spooky. That is a cold-blooded picture, though. I just did that because I know I'm gonna track some people up in here. Talking about some planet. Planets ain't real, man. Ephesians try to tell y'all we not wrestle with flesh and blood, but we wrestle against the rulers, against the authorities, against their cosmic powers over this present darkness. See, y'all thought y'all in the dark cycle. Well, that cycle is over with. We in the light cycle now. We headed up now. We in the light cycle. That's why the inorganic things, that's why they glitching out. Everything that's inorganic to the Kai, to Big Mama, she erasing on my body here. Y'all think that's the same sun. Why you think you can't look at it no more? Ain't no more look a horn. You need to be doing work. Trying to look. Rubbernecking. Man, you fighting against forces unbeknownst to you. You watching TV. You mad at Trump. You talking about what Samantha and them did. I mean, what that woman name? Talking about she was trying to be the president. Kamala now. You worry about that shit. That shit on the TV. Ain't nothing happening with that. Now y'all mad at Trump. Y'all don't know what to do. It's an illusion, man. Your fight is metaphysical. Organic ones, originals. Come out of her, my people. That shit ain't got nothing to do with us. They know that this is what I got on the screen. They know the forces against y'all. They know what time it is. They know esoterics. They know the moon harvesting harvest souls. They know this. They use your own power and energy. This your shit against you. I'm talking about the chosen one. This ain't for everybody, man. That's your power right there. Again, man, when I told y'all, you talking about Kai, you talking about Gaia, you talking about Ninosag, all that shit Anunnaki, man. No spooky shit. It's the celestial bodies, the archangels or the archangels of light. They got you trapped in the light cold matrix. Well, that's Kai. Well, Kai is Ninosag. Well, that's Anunnaki too. Right. What you think Kai is and Anunnaki? What you think the Kai mean? That's Earth. Man, y'all play too much. Soon somebody come along and make this shit simple for you. Y'all get to run it and tell me I'm playing game. You mad at me because I'm bringing the real science. Because I ain't made it spooky for you no more. Because I done took your savior complex away. Because you waiting on some Anunnaki to bust out the sky, 80 feet tall, jamming on a spaceship. You play too much.
Bruh. Okay.